That's so fucked up.
We are back to the Gore Mi Amigos. This is another one of those movies that I saw as a teenager that f***ed me up. Oh, for all you first timers, this is the movies that f***ed me up. If you saw my last episode, I told you this one was coming up. Unfortunately, you either have to rent this movie or see it on Vimeo like I did. And back in 1978, a movie was released called The Faces of Death. It was a documentary found footage style movie. Yo, JR, Cannibal Holocaust, now I guess the OG of found footage for your show. Yeah, no, I digress. So when this movie was released, supposedly it was banned in 46 countries, which that is unfounded. However, it was banned in United Kingdom. 2 scenes had to be removed from the movie. One of those is coming up. And it was also banned in New Zealand and Germany. Germany eventually lifted the ban. You guys know me. I live for that shit that was banned, so I was all in. This movie is consisted of segments. Fun fact, some of these have been proven not to be real. Well, it was a recreation, and when I first saw that, I fucking didn't know that, because when I saw the movie, it looked real as shit. I mean, when the movie starts out, first of all, you get a heart surgery. That shit looked real. And then you get a body that's being dissected in a morgue. Yeah, that shit looked real. So even if some of this stuff was proven not to be true, for me at that time, that shit was real. I mean, there's a lot of segments in this movie. There's another part that if you are a vegetarian, yeah, don't watch. Here's what you're here for. So I'm gonna take a shot because this is the shit that us up.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
This movie messed up a lot of us back in the day, and this is the shit that me up. I'm going to need a shot for this.
Oh shit.
Ooh. So if you invite me to dinner, especially for something like this, I might hate you. However, the horror part in me, it might be all in. Anyway, this segment starts out with its fancy dinner. This woman shows up, and then this guy appears with these tools. And one of those things, it looks like a pilon. So what's a pilon? Spanish word of the day. Pilon is pestle and mortar. So it looked like this. It was much bigger. Anyway, so the host claps and the waiter shows up. Anyways, there's this screaming monkey that makes me think of Marcel from Friends, who by the way was the monkey in Outbreak, so I kind of feel mixed on this. Anyway, so with this screaming monkey, you're sitting at the table. The guy shows up and this monkey is sitting there screaming. You then see this table have a hole where they put the monkey in, but basically what they do is they shut the monkey's head in. If you're an animal lover, stop. Don't watch. If you're a horror lover, this is the part that f***ed me up. So anyways, after they put the monkey in there, you then have this guy give you directions on how your dinner is going to be and what you're supposed to do with something like this. You're then given a tutorial on how to use this little mallet on a monkey who has been put in a table with his head in a hole that you kind of like locked in. So dinner for that night is you taking this and you keep whacking at this monkey who's screaming. I mean, if this was not real, if it was real, it's really f***ed up that I just watched a monkey get like whack, because dinner is actually the fucking brains. That's what's for dinner tonight. They sit there in this table, and when they're all sitting around with this little mallet, just start whacking at this poor little monkey who is screaming because his head is getting bashed in. And after they are done bashing in, you know what's for dinner? It's not really the fucking monkey. It's the brains. It's the motherfucking brains that's for dinner, because you're supposed to crack the skull open and then you take these special little spoon that you scoop out the fucking brain. That's what's for fucking dinner. It is something that is done in other countries. Ew.
Faces of Death.
Welcome to the movies that me up. Yo, pathologist Francis B. Gross narrates this controversial film. You go into this journey into the unknown to discover what your curiosity has always imagined. Death has many faces, and this film morbidly illustrates that. You see, back when this gruesome film was raking it in at the box office, everybody believed it was real. There was no internet, no Reddit. As a kid, you believed this fascinating, depraved film was real, and that was fucking scary. The grisly murder of a park ranger at the jaws of hungry, ferocious alligators. deadly assassinations, electrifying executions, various cadavers being ripped apart and being pieced back together, ruthless slaughterhouses. The horrific nature of man is further examined as a cannibalistic cult steals a body from a morgue and feasts on its innards. Up. The sick bastards would later engage in a steamy orgy just afterwards. Fuck them. Failed parachute jumps, fatal crashes, deadly predators. This film captivated audiences by blurring the lines between reality and fiction. Banned in over 48 countries and a certified video nasty. The moment a monkey's skull was bashed open and its brains lavishly devoured, that was the shit that me up. Fuck those guys too.
Yo, guess who's back? Yes, for this show, movies that me up. And yes, we are talking about Faces of Death. Caras de Muerte.
Faces of Death.
We've always heard the tales, but never to actually see it. This totally me up. What a tragic scene, a disturbing thing to watch. You've heard the countless stories, but to actually witness is one of the most things you can possibly see. Caras de Muerte is very disturbing. Peace. I'm out.
Be careful. Oh my God!
Crazy shit was, yo. This is a movie that fucked me up. That monkey was going through pain. Never, ever, ever, ever am I watching this again. You go watch this. You've been warned. Darling.
So this is what actually f***ed us all up. We have this one in common. So join us next time because actually, yeah, it is going to be a crossover. But you know what? Zip, ta-ta for now.
The moment death occurs, my expertise is called. And over the past 20 years, I've compiled a library with many faces of death.